Hello, my name is this one, and this is the short film adaptation of the book I wrote for the project called State of Corruption. Originally, I wanted to make this to a live action, but I realized that the amount of time we have when it's due, I didn't think I had time to make it live action without rushing it, so I decided to just do it in the game because in a video game, since it's a lot more easier. But hopefully, you can somewhat feel the impact and stuff. And of course, I'm not gonna be the only one voicing all the characters. I do have some of my friends involved in this. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the short film.
Huh. I wonder what this person wrote in his journal.
Hello to everyone who has found this book overseas. The point of this book is to tell you what happens here in America. Ano I'm speaking. The United States, the country that strongly believes in freedom, equality, and diversity. The country everyone around sees wants to become. Is what I would say if it wasn't for the amount of law corruption and chaos around the world.
Good morning, Massachusetts. Today is September 17, 2015. And let's not have a good day, but have a great day.
Morning, Scott.
Morning.
How's it going?
I'm doing well. Hey Amy, how's it going?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay then. So, what did the government send us this time to talk about?
You know, the usual false information on how the US is still the number one safest and reliable country in the world. But today's story is about a court case of a man trying to defend himself from getting hit by a group of people. But the court didn't believe his story and sentenced him to death. So you just make up and say that the victim killed all those people and was a killer, so we didn't get in trouble, you know?
Always think to myself, why is the United States the way it is today? Women don't really have that many rights. There's no such thing as diversity, racism is still going on, and there's no such thing as equality at all. Well, alright then. Good morning, everyone, and today we're gonna talk about Angel's court case and how he was a murderer. After my shit was over, I went to tell my boss to get my paycheck, which was $18,000, which is a lot of money. I can't believe I earned a lot of money. Well, except for Amy. She still said how they were being paid less.
I can't believe you only gave me $7,000. I deserve the same amount of money that Scott is making.
I know you chose me as an example, which first of all, thank you, but don't put me into this.
I need more money. I can barely pay off my debt and my house. I mean, seriously, I've been in this job for 5 years, way longer than
And that's my cue to leave.
house, and I'm still being paid.
I decided to head to my house after that mess, but during my way, the person got kicked out of the restaurant and was tossed aside. I thought they had kicked him out because of his race color, which is very common in the neighborhood I live in. But when I went up to him, he told me something that got me completely off guard.
Hey, buddy. You want to learn dark truth about America?
No, I really don't need to. Besides, I already know how this country is not that great.
Yeah. But what if I told you that this was never meant to be? But instead, we all could have been living a better lifestyle. A better world. Heck, I could have an actual financial job. Or who knows?
I called him crazy on the amount of things he's saying, but he then later gave me the documents of his little conspiracy theory and ran off. Okay, originally when I got home, I didn't want to read or look at those documents at all, but then my curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to take a look at those documents and decided upon myself to read every single one of them, until I could find the truth or to see what's the big deal that dude was faking.
Good morning, Massachusetts. Today is September 18th, 2015. And let's not have a good day, but have a great day.
Well, I just woke up with the biggest migraine I ever had in my life so far. Possibly because of me reading those documents all night. I'm not gonna lie, that stranger was right. Reading those really changed my entire world upside down. And now I feel like this world could have been a better place if both the Constitution and Bill of Rights were passed. But according to the documents, apparently the reason it never passed was because the anti-federalists decided to send people to kill James Madison since they hated the idea. Because they knew if these bills were passed, they would lose their control and can't be all that powerful for themselves. I knew I needed to tell everyone about this, but people were going to think I'm crazy and send me to juvie. Or even worse, kill me for exposing the truth. But I decided to make multiple copies of these documents and printed them out just in case anything bad happened to them. And I decided to put all the printed documents inside random people's inboxes, and I even sent digital documents to random people's emails as well. But now that I got out of the way, I should probably continue off with my day without caring nowhere what the heck is going on here.
Hi, my name is Timmy. Please hold. Hi, my name is Timmy. Please hold. Hi, my name is Timmy. Please hold. Hi, my name is Timmy. Please hold.
Who is sending these emails to us?
And that's when it hit me. People were reading the documents and were trying to share their opinion to the world. So I decided to take this opportunity to get on my seat and went on air and talked about the Constitution.
We're live.
Hey all, Scott here, and today, I'm going to have a big topic to talk about. Today, we're going to talk about the Constitution and see how the United States could have been. For those of you who don't know, the Constitution established America's national government and fundamental laws and guarantees certain basic rights for us citizens. If only James Madison didn't get killed before he could start spreading the word. Let's start off on how we could have been a 50-state country instead of a 13-state instead. Women's rights would have been treated better and have a somewhat equal balance with us male folks. Asians, Mexicans, Koreans, and many different races around the world could have lived in the US and maybe racism could have been ended. Plus, the military would have been one of the most strongest of the bunch and the court system would have been a fair legal law fight. And the government wouldn't have taken that much power, and I believe that if the Constitution existed, life for all of us would have been better, and I will stand that until I die.
Guys, the government called us, and they want to see you, Scott.
Scott, I know what you're saying, and I feel the same way. But you have to get out of here. The government is no joke. Once they catch you, you have no idea what they will do to you. So get off your feet and run! Go!
Where did you get those documents? How did you find them? Why do you expose your country? Who do you work for? What are you trying to prove? Some random dude gave it to me. I work for no one, and I did this because everyone needs to learn the truth, and they all need to stop hearing fake news and lies. We want to hear the real deal. Even if it's bad news, we want to hear it.
Good morning, Massachusetts. Today is September 19th, 2015. And oh boy, don't we have a story to tell.
Today is my last day writing this journal. Since they're about to lock me up for 10 months for exposing the truth, and ever since my confession yesterday in my workplace and the government catch me, I decided to end this journal writing and let the people decide whether what happens to this country or not. From the looks of things, some are mad that their kid had gotten a better life, and some are happy that it didn't happen in the first place. I know that from this day forward, nothing will ever be the same, and anything can happen. If you have found this journal, I am no longer alive, but at least you know the real story behind all of this, how it came to be. This is Scott Langston, sincerely signing out.